God is great, but his people suck. The subtitle is A Polemical Look at Life with a Propitious Twist, written by a pleb. And the pleb would, of course, be me, a commoner, nobody. And a polemical look, a polemic is somebody who takes harsh looks at life. Propitiousness is somebody who does it in a fun way. So I'm saying I'm taking a harsh look at life with a fun twist, written by a commoner.
So what do you usually tell people when they say, what is this book about? God is great, but his people suck.
It's about sucky people. Mainly, well, the idea of it obviously is that this God is real, but the people who represent him are not so much, because they're pious, judgmental, hypocritical,
You know.
I wanted to change the title because I thought it's going to offend a lot of people who I think maybe should read it, mainly Christians who suck. And they might get too offended by the word, and I tried to come up with a new one for a couple of years, and I couldn't.
And now that it's been out for a couple months, seems like people have been able to see that it's like a humorous look at life.
Yeah, I had some fun writing it. I was pretty ridiculous in many, many spots.
Wasn't it people who came in who asked you to write a book?
Initially, no.
Okay.
It was just people who I would talk to.
They would be like, you should write a book.
And after I talk to them, then that's what they usually say. And it's most of those people are people who don't believe in God. I'd say, why would you want me to write a book about a God that you don't believe in? That doesn't seem logical. Other people came in and told me it was as if I was reading it to them, because how I talk is fortunately how I wrote, and I didn't think I'd be able to get the thoughts out of my mind onto paper, because my mind works a lot faster than my fingers do. I didn't think I'd be able to type this. Also, I like the chapter on God, because I didn't know how to start it, and so that's how I started it. Not how do you start this?
Yeah.
So that's how I started it. I don't know what to say. So, the most brilliant person in the world is woefully ignorant compared to the vast complexities of life, nature, the universe, universes, and the yet unknown. They mainly conjecture on ideas and theories in the small areas that they have studied. Just like Christians are pious in their Christianity, atheists are devoted to nothingness. But I definitely didn't want to write it.
Yeah.
I got a D in English. I thought, I'm not writing a book about anything. I'm not writing a book. Period. Find somebody else to write a book. But then, as you know, weird things happened.
Right.
Really weird things. And I was kind of, in a way, Jonah forced into writing a book. But I was smart enough to realize not to try to run from God, but to embrace that he actually wanted me to do this.
Yeah.